I was born to fight.
Ooh, there he is. You were born to fight, and I was born to kick your ass and save the world. I feel like I already saw Mads. Yeah, I think it's just pointing me to the nearest enemy.
So my fault.
I see him over there.
I was born to fight.
Stealth mode.
Where's my baby?
Your baby's right here, if only you could sense it. Haha! Rebinded with Strand, motherfucker! Oh, you think you're getting up? Well, you're right. Oh, shit. Oh, my life is in danger. Oh my fucking god, they're just dropping everything. Woo, buddy! We need some cover! Also, hey! I'm liking this music. I'm not liking getting shot through the grass when I can't fucking see the enemies. Hey, listen, dude, I am not in the mood for this! You really don't have to. I can't see him there, but I know you're near where I'm firing this. Oh, Jesus Christ. We need to take a little bit of a breather here. Oh, yo, not cool. Can I put him to sleep? Would he technically be a BT? Oh shit, he keeps going. That's really fair, honestly. Ah, god damn it. That's a game over. Failed to escape Warzone. Yikes. That's unfortunate. That's our first time down a cliff. Good for him. Good for you, buddy. I'm a little disappointed. I only died because I was trying to experiment. Fuck you, game! I had to restart the whole fight. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
I need you.
At least I don't have to start all the way from the beginning, but this game is not... It's not built for combat. It's really not that fun. Which is fair, you know, Sam's not like a soldier. He's not meant to be the most kick-ass guy, but this is just tedious. Fucking super tedious. You have to beat him like 5 times while getting fucking shot from every direction. With no real way to mitigate it unless you came here with armor plating in advance. So yeah, kinda sucks. I don't even know if I'm damaging him when he's standing up. I don't think so. Yeah, you know, just using a whole rocket launcher on him. Yeah, okay. Interesting how that happens. Maybe I should just use exclusively anti-BT rounds or something. That could be it. Maybe it does more damage. I don't know.
We need reinforcements.
I don't even fucking care about stealthing anymore. There's no point. There's no point. You fucking knock him out and then what? Then you get shot up by his guys anyways. Hello? Why is this here? This is where I died before. But usually we only see this during repatriation, but I guess this happens in nightmares if you die? Hmm. You can have your BB back. But I'm gonna play like a bitch over here. Because I'm tired of losing all my health so quickly. I know, ironic to say that as I shoot my blood, which is basically shooting my health away. But if it gets this over with faster, sweet. What did he just do? What the fuck was that? He just tossed something at me. He used some powers rather than just sending, like, a grenade. What was that about? Please don't be back on top of this hill. Yikes. This is my opportunity to kill them as they spawn. Nice.
We need reinforcements!
You really don't! Yo, I'm down for the cheese that just happened accidentally. We done here, Cliff? Cause this is your episode, and I'm really done with this myself. Just talk with us, man. Have a coherent fucking conversation with us. Tell us your motives. Let us tell you that we're sorry about what happened and we'll take care of Lou. That's it. That's all I want. Ugh. Yes, have your baby back.
Baby. We're getting out of here. I promise. Give me back my baby.
I mean...
You Clifford hunger?
Depends what your mental state's like right now, dude.
Who are you? Are you the father?
It's okay, Lou. You got two daddies now. Well,
You told me your name was Sam Porter.
depends on if he actually just full dies.
When you were Sam Bridges. My bridge to the future. Sam, you bring people together. You're their bridge to the future.
Thank you. Don't I already have this?
Come on, Sam. Stand up.
But hey, I'll willingly take this. I guess he's come to his senses? But this feels like he's come to his senses and now he's accepting death and is gonna move on. Which is sad. So if you don't want to end the entire world in a plot, what's going on? I mean, besides you wanting your baby back, but what about everything else? Ah! So I guess he's, no more World War fighting. I'm fine with that.
Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home.
Alright, well, Cliff is gone. Kind of. Locked in syndrome. About the Dreamcatcher. Cupus. I guess locked in syndrome will be, maybe what happens, or about what happens to people who die under the circumstances like his. Extreme emotions and everything else. Alright, well, at least that didn't get taken, like, too long. That's my problem with a lot of it. There's so much in this game that you have to wait 10, 20, 30, 40 plus hours to get, like, fully resolved, as they just kind of tease you bit by bit by bit by bit. And there's a point where I'm tired of getting teased. All right? Just give me everything else. Am I waking up in Lake Knot? Who pulled me into the city? Oh, bridge baby system lost. Is he gonna be okay?
Sam, are you okay?
Kind
I
of.
viewed your logs. It looks like you were caught in a supercell and emerged an instant later on the other side of Ground Zero. Not far from Port Knot City.
Oh, that's conveniently awful.
Up here then.
Remember Victor? He found you lying unconscious by the harbor and brought you inside.
Oh, thank you.
I think Cliff might be Lou's father. He said, "Give me back my BB."
Impossible. Cliff was born.
He gave me this. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Something about the BBs, maybe. About how they were made. It didn't feel like he was trying to hurt us. It felt like he just wanted to talk.
He had a weird way about going about that.
Holding the director captive on the beach.
Yeah. They must have some history we don't know about. Them and Bridget.
Funny you should say that. I've got something you should see. Found it in the archives while I was digging around. It's a pre-recorded message from the director labeled, "If I don't come back."
Oh, that's a good thing for us to have.
All right. This message is insurance. In case something happens to me. For Bridget's eyes only. And I sure as hell hope that's who's watching. I got a little present from Amelie. Said she'd take me to the beach if I wanted. But I'd need this doll to show me the way. It's a trap. It has to be. But I've decided to play along. You've all been playing along too, haven't you? You know this mask hides more than just my face.
Okay.
Well, Amelie's a blank slate too. No past, no record she ever existed. She's a ghost. And the thing about ghosts, I never met Amelie in person. Have you? Ever seen her in the flesh, shook her hand, touched her? The original team we sent was divided into two groups. Amelie was with the first. Mama and Hartman were with the second. They had no direct contact with her.
Yes. Amelie's group was wiped out in Edge Knot City. Everyone but her. everyone who could say whether or not she exists.
Convenient.
Bullshit. She's real. We've touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm telling you, I've met her. In person.
Have we, though?
Lots of times when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
Exactly.
Here's what the president had to say about her daughter. Amelie was born on the beach. There her Ka remained, though her Ha came to this world. This division of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor, her Doom's numbers were off the charts. Her supernatural talents blossomed as she grew older and overcame her limitations. But by the time she was 20, she could travel to and from the beach, body and all. And that's where she started spending all of her time. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with Amelie, it was via hologram or nothing. The president insisted on that.
Maybe touching her in person causes a void out / the extinction event?
I swore an oath to the president and to America. As far as I was concerned, her word was law. So when she said Amelie was her daughter and the best candidate to succeed her, I believed it. But when the archives were restored, I couldn't resist testing out my access privileges. And that's how I found out. Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s and couldn't have children.
Oh, no.
You see, doesn't add up, does it?
What's going
There's
on?
no way Amelie could be Bridget's biological daughter.
So is Amelie just Bridget?
So where'd she come from? Who is she? Is she even real? How can we be sure that Amelie is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Amelie is Amelie? Hell, for all I know, the EE theory might be bullshit. But if it's not, if she's the cause of the death stranding, then I have to accept her invitation. I've loaded my gun with hermetic rounds. Sam's blood. It connects my gun to her, to me, to him, all of us. Which means I should be able to take it with me to the beach. I'm gonna stop what she started by stopping her. One last confession. I'm just a man. No powers, nothing special. Don't have dooms, I can't repatriate like Sam either. Don't know the first thing about dying, I never tried it.
Fair. I think most people don't try it.
I've been to hell. Every single battlefield was hell. But no matter how terrible it got, I never died. Because all I ever did was run from death. Well, I gotta go. She's calling for me. Bridges, don't let me down.
Well, damn, John. Well, you got me on your side with that one message.
After he recorded this, the director jumped to the beach. Or rather, Amelie summoned him there.
He had a gun to Bridget when I saw him. Then Cliff showed up, took him away.
He also shot that gun and it failed.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too. She was the one who got me out.
It's so obvious to me now. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. It was Amelie who...
It was Amelie who's fucking everything up.
What happened?
The chiral network dropped out. According to Lakna, it won't be long before it's completely unusable.
So all our hard work was for nothing.
Let me finish what I was saying, Sam.
I'll tell him.
Oh. What up, Fragile?
You look like shit. You should be resting.
I know. I need to tell you something. I had a little chat with Higgs back on the beach. Didn't take much to make him talk.
You say why he betrayed you?
He said it was part of her plan.
What?
She was their leader. The terrorist void outs, the whole extinction agenda, Amelie was behind it all.
To try and unite the whole world.
Like hell she was.
Make the counter network.
I don't want to believe it, but it lines up with what Die Hard Man said. Higgs turned on me after he met Amelie. At first, he was looking to expand his territory, and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
Yep, she made him her homo demons.
What about Bridget? You care to tell me what she was doing on the beach? You got an answer for that too?
I know it's a lot to swallow. But Higgs said himself that Amelie is an extinction entity. I looked inside his pod, and there was no BB in there. Take a good look at what was.
This fake little doll.
Doll Die Hard Man had. This is their bridge baby. There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. Their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead. Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
You know who else had dolls like this?
Cliff?
Cliff. He was carrying them on the battlefields.
Yeah.
Cliff, Higgs, the director. All three of them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really? Is it Bridget? Is it Amelie?
I don't really care at this
All I
point.
can say is that the answers are on the beach. What she wants and why.
She will be what she ends up being.
If we get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
What is the point?
She really is.
What is the point of her doing all this? She could have ended the world already if that's what her goal is.
Waiting for you on the beach.
She better have a legitimate goal.
Hurry back east.
Well, I'm a little annoyed because I had a delivery mission to Lake Knot,
Sam, the connection's unstable, so
and
I'll keep this short.
they fucked me on that.
We have a job for you. Fragile's condition is deteriorating. If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach. She needs cryptobiotes fast. Luckily for us, Fragile Express keeps a stockpile there in Port Knot City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area. All the details are on the terminal upstairs. Please, Sam, this is critical.
I get ya. Take a mission so you can bring stuff to Fragile. See, the game keeps on doing like these twists and stuff. The thing is, it's not really a twist, it's just kind of like a slow revelation of information, or slow reveal of information. And it's like, alright, I guess. Sometimes it's like, oh, wow, that's interesting. And other times it's like, oh, Amelie isn't Amelie because she couldn't have been born from Bridget. So who is Bridget and who is Amelie? And it's like, I guess you'll tell me. That's all. I can't put any stock into it. I guess you'll just tell me eventually. Hey, buddy. Are you feeling any better after all that? Huh. Oh, new soul and cardboard box. Thank you guys for your Twitch subscriptions. But yeah, I'm a little annoyed that I grabbed all those missions, deliver stuff to Lake Knot City, and then they teleported me away to a different region. Not that it matters. It's not like I would have gotten anything out of Lake Knot City, but I wanted to finish it. And as I noticed, we just got an email from the junkyard dealer saying I'm going to get her back. I'm assuming that's about his wife. Hey, Sam, still on your own, man? Still out there walking that lonely road? I've been a little lonely myself, to tell the truth. I know I did nothing but complain when she was here, but now she's not. I can't hardly think straight. Still, compared to how far Amelie is from you, she's just around the corner. Which is why I'm going to suck it up, say sorry, and beg her to take me back. Wish me luck, pal. I'm going to need it. Well, that's nice. If that ends with a happy ending, that'd be good. Hey, Sam, you ever drop by the safe house I built for you? Tried to report back to the director once I finally had the thing up and running, but I never heard anything back. No heart of gold, after all. No manners, neither. Man, I could have cried after all the trouble I went to. And between you and me, maybe I did just a little. Not so much as a nice job. That's the least a guy can expect after a trek like that, right? Don't you think? But right when I was about to give up on life, an angel appeared to save me. That's right, Fragile. That sweet little ray of sunshine whisked me right back here in an instant. She seemed awful tired, though. Had me a little worried. There's something in the air here in Mountain Knot City, too. Something funky. Plus, Lochna's run up somewhere. But you're okay, right, Sam? I damn well hope so. We're here for you, and we're praying that you make it. Keep fighting the good fight. Oh, thank you, man. I'm trying. Oh, you know what? I never checked out Peter's place. Shit. That would have been... We might have gotten some extra information from Higgs from doing that. Oh. Oh well. The option was taken away from me before I could remember.